I'm Peter Kinkaide. I'm the CEO of Raintree Wealth Management. I'm joined today by Ethan Wilson, who's a collegiate golfer. We just announced a great sponsorship on. Hello, Ethan. How you doing today?
I'm great, Peter. Thanks for having me.
Awesome.
It's good to talk to you.
So, Ethan, I wanted to start off with a little bit of your background, just learn about who you are today. So, I'm going to start from where it all began. Where are you from originally?
I'm from St. Albert, Alberta, Canada. I've lived there my whole life, still living in the same house in the summers now, I guess, because I'm down here for the school season. But yeah, St. Albert.
Nice. And any siblings?
Yes, three siblings, a sister, and two brothers, all older than me. I'm the youngest in the family.
Oh, you're the baby. And if I remember correctly, they all do something of their own. They all have their own sort of passion. Maybe just explain that to me.
Yep. So very athletic family. Obviously, my parents were super athletic. My brother's a hockey player now. My sister is a triathlete, not as much anymore. But that was kind of her sport. And then the oldest, Caden is his name. He's more into the arts and film and stuff. So he was the kind of the arts kid in the family, and everyone else was pretty athletic. He obviously is too. But yeah, those are the siblings.
That's awesome. And you mentioned your parents were athletes. What was their background?
Yeah, so they're both downhill ski racers. That's actually how they met. My dad coached the national women's ski team, and my mom was on the team, and that's how they met. The rest is history, pretty much, I guess. But yeah, both Olympic level. My dad was an Olympian in '84 Sarajevo, and my mom was a high level, won the Pan Am Games, stuff like that. So both, yeah, high level athletes.
That's great. And so um, you're the golfer then, out of the siblings. How did that start? When did you start golfing?
Yeah, pretty old, I guess. I mean, still, I was probably 11 years old when I started really playing golf. We're members at the Glendale Golf and Country Club in Edmonton. And there's an outdoor pool there, and it's a really cool membership to be a part of. So when I was really young, 10, we'd go to the pool, and the driving range is right there. So I'd pop over, hit some balls in my swim trunks, and then, migrate to the putting green and play 5 holes, play 9 holes. And kind of as I aged, the more time I spent there, I really fell in love with golf. And that's pretty much how I fell in love with it. I was an athlete. I played pretty much every sport growing up, big hockey player. But yeah, that's pretty much how I fell in love with golf, and that's where it all originated.
And so a lot of Canadians start playing golf, or start playing golf. Yeah, I guess after playing hockey. So
Yep.
that was a sport, obviously, swinging a stick around.
Yep.
Any other sports that you were playing leading up to golf?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much everything, Timbits soccer and everything, and then a little bit of baseball, not much, but I was a swim racer. Our parents put us in swim racing, all of us, to learn how to swim, but compete and be athletic with it as well. But mainly hockey, and then it kind of came down to hockey and golf in the end when I was 13 and 14, and then yeah, I ended up choosing golf, and it's worked out. So yeah.
So tell me about that transition. So you're playing in your swim shorts, you're starting to putt around. When did you start taking the game a little bit more seriously?
Probably I guess when I take it seriously is my first tournament. I was probably 13 or 14 when I really played like an event, or was like, I want to try this and see what it's actually like to go play holes that matter. Um, but yeah, like I said, when I was 11, probably I was hitting the range and playing 9 holes with my dad in the evenings. And probably 13, 14, I played my first tournament, the Maple Leaf Junior Tour is a Canadian junior tour that is awesome for stuff like that, and 2 day events. McLennan Ross, that's an Alberta kind of based tour, 1 day events, and just learning, going out, meeting kids that I've never met, playing with them, learning the rules, etiquette, things like that, and just kind of get the competitive juices flowing, even at a young age like that is important, I think, for all athletes. So yeah, that's kind of when I really started taking it seriously after a couple years just messing around at the Glendale.